Hi guys, yes, I'm back. I know I've been missing for ever. I think it's been maybe 10 months, something like that. But I'm back. I have a new scrap room, so I thought I'd film a little tour of my new room for you all. But first I thought I'd give you a little explanation as to where I've been and why I just disappeared without any warning. We lost our unborn daughter. We lost our unborn daughter earlier this year, and I didn't want to scrap. I didn't want to particularly do anything for quite some time. I was so convinced that I wasn't going to scrap again that I actually sold like almost all of my, or donated almost all of my my scrap goodies, and I only recently started to acquire some more and start scrapping again in the last few weeks. But I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling creative again. We're just gonna push all that awkward oversharing to one side, but I do apologise for oversharing. I didn't know how else to explain it without being honest with you. And you know, sometimes in the scrap world, life is given a bit of a rosy sheen, and really it isn't for anybody, is it? It's you know, we all have stuff going on, but anyway, we're gonna scooch on past all of that because it's awkward and it's making me feel horribly uncomfortable. We will go to the more interesting things and why you clicked on this video, I presume, for my new scrap room. It's not quite finished, but I've been putting it off and saying, oh, you know, maybe we should paint first, we should get the flooring down first, and ultimately I realised I was just making excuses and that I just needed to get it filmed so that I can get it out of the way and get the horrible anxiety bit done, so I can start filming process videos again without feeling weird. So yeah, that's where I've been, but I'm here now, and let's go have a look around my scrap room, okay? Bye. Okay, so this is my new scrap room. It's not quite as big as my last one. I'm actually downstairs now rather than upstairs like I was last time, so I think we'll start over here. And this is an IKEA Kallax. I think it's Kallax. Am I pronouncing that wrong? Probably. But it's just an IKEA unit anyway. Ignore the purple, that is going to be going. We've just not decided on what colour I want to go yet. So yeah, we'll start top here. In here I have just a collection I'm currently working with, which is actually the Crepe Paper Hello Love collection. I did a little something with that yesterday, so I've just thrown the scraps of it in there to see if I want to make anything else with it. In here I have the remnants of the Gather kit. I don't have very much of it left actually, just some scraps of paper, a few of the stickers. So I'm just keeping that to see if I want to do anything else with the scraps before it goes into my stash. And in the bottom here, just move that, is my Snow and Cocoa collection, which I haven't touched yet, and I'm dying to because it's just, it's so pretty. So I'm just waiting to get around to that. So I keep my current things that I'm working with, or about to work with, I guess, on here, so they are to hand. And then we come down here, and I have these. Oh my gosh, I hand stamped all of these with individual letter stamps, and yeah, that what. Excuse me, I am being molested at the moment by my puppy. This is Pixie. She's 10 months old and she is nutty. Come on, out of the way, you. She thinks I'm talking to her, so she's coming to say hello. Pixie, go on, bed. Good girl. So in here I have all my sticker sheets. You know, the 6x12 ones. Some of them don't have very many left on them, but yeah. Pixie, bed, honey. Okay, and then in here, clearly, they're all nicely labelled. I have ephemera that I don't necessarily use very often. They're all in packs and labelled. Pixie, mate, I'm busy. Go play. Right, I am clearly just... Okay, sorry about that. I was being harassed by a puppy. She's such a great dog, but yeah, she's a puppy. And yeah. Anyway, where was I? Ephemera. Yeah, in here I just keep the things that I don't use super often. And I used to have them stored by colour, but I didn't find that working so well for me. So now I have them stored by theme. I don't use these very often, so that's why they're just in these little baggies and just stored over here. I apologise again if this is a little wobbly, it's kind of hard to do one-handed. On this one I have chipboard and resin pieces. Again, just little bits of ephemera that escaped my purge or that I've acquired since. Most of this I think actually I had beforehand and just ended up escaping my donations. There's nothing super interesting in there. Just pop those back and out my way. Okay, down in this one we have this I bought on Amazon. It's a photo keeper, and in this one is the stuff I use on almost every layout. The ephemera I use on almost every layout. So I have tags and tabs, not tags, tabs and label stickers. This one is tickets, all varying brands and things. This one is decorative tags, tags that have colour or glitter or anything like that, anything that's not plain. This one is labels with you know, sentences or phrases or anything like that. This one is for clearly phrases that aren't in a sort of label format. So I keep those in there, and it's really handy. I have cork and wood veneer in here. Sorry, I'm trying very carefully to keep this as still as I can, but it's really rather difficult. Again, most of this has either been acquired since my purge, or it's stuff that didn't make it into the purge for whatever reason. I think I'll try to remember to link my old scrap room tour down below. If you've seen that, you'll see that actually I have less than a third of the scrap stash I had then. Anyway, this is just wood veneer and cork pieces and that sort of thing. I just keep those in there. I'm pretty sure this magazine holder's empty at the moment, and it is ready to hold something eventually. This big box here is it's one of my favourites actually. It's Textures layering. And in here I just keep all sorts of goodies that I use to layer behind photos. I have some book paper, some packaging. I think this is from my Felicity Jane kit. More tissue papers from Space NK. Glassine bags, envelopes, tags, some doilies, more tags, glassine paper, more tissue papers, sequin lace, music sheets, just all sorts of lovely goodies that go really well behind photo layers. This is just a pack of white 12x12 cardstock. I go through that like nobody's business, so I tend to keep quite a lot on hand. Up here we have stencils and metal dies. Now again, if you saw my last scrap room tour, you'll remember I had reams and reams and reams of stencils and dies, and this is all I have left. It's all I have. I literally got rid of all of them, almost all of them anyway. Just have a few that didn't make the purge or that nobody wanted, so I ended up keeping them. So yeah, there's hardly anything in there. It feels incredibly bare considering what I used to have. This one I keep my Project Life cards in, and again I used to have 2 of these absolutely jam-packed full, and I do not have that anymore. I have some like tags and tabs and things that I tend to use in my Project Life that I just keep in there, and I have them sorted by brand over here. There's a lot of Studio Calico and Ali Edwards, some Maggie Holmes, Dear Lizzie, some princess ones, and then plain sort of journaling cards. And then over here I have them sorted by colour, just because it's easier for me that way. So again, I don't have very many of those left anymore. That was quite heavy to lift one-handed. Ooh. Okay, over here, I'm just going to have to move my chair again because it's entirely in my way. Okay, over here I have some more magazine holders, and I have in this one, especially I've written specials for papers, but it's actually I have foam which I generally use to back photo mats and things with. I have some modelling film, some wood grain papers, some gloss paper, some cork, some shrink plastic, and these are like double-sided sticky tapes for die cuts. In here I have A4 papers, which is I have some pre-cut notebook edged papers. I have some Nina paper, cardstock, sorry, some basil, some black, some craft, some cream, lots and lots and lots of the basil vellum, because I love that stuff. I use it quite often, so quite a lot of it. Oh my goodness. This one I'm not going to pull out one-handed because I will probably drop it, but this is, no, I'm going to have to untie. Oh, this is coloured A4. It's predominantly Simon Says stamp and basil. I just have it sorted in a rough sort of shade order. This is mostly left over from when I did card making, which I don't really tend to do anymore. Oh, ooh, that was quite tricky to lift back in one-handed. What's this? It's just some Studio Calico titling thing that I've never used. Okay, so I do hope that this movement isn't too distracting, but I apologise if it is. In this one I have stickers and rub-ons, so it's just little sticker pads and sticker sheets. Some stuff left over from when I did the Mambi Happy Planner, which, yeah, that didn't last very long. There's some rub-ons, and then some photo overlays in there. In here I keep my flat alphas, predominantly flat alphas anyway, and I have them sorted in these, they're actually 8x8 record sleeves, and I just keep them sorted by colour in these sleeves. So I have black, blue and gold in this one, purely because those are the colours I tend to use the most. And then in this one I have the rest of the colours. I have sort of aqua and green, yellows and oranges, white, light blues, and pink down there, and some craft and cream red. So yeah, they're all sorted by colour in there. Oh, crikey, very heavy. There we go. And over here I have my 12x12 paper storage, which again I just have sorted by colour until you get to here, which I have it by brand, which really should just say crepe paper, because that's all that's in there. It's just crepe paper in there. Collection is anything that I particularly want to keep together, because I think it works best together, but I haven't used it yet. In here I have some Chamel and some Jen Hadfield. In here is vellum and specialty, which is obviously vellum and glitter papers and foiled papers. Neutral and coloured is just normal 12x12 cardstock, and then up there is my white, or my, under here I have like grid papers and that sort of thing, anything generally that I would use for my full background. Okay, let's move around here. Got my bin under there. Oh my goodness, what's it called? Nope, it escapes me. It's a cutting thingy. Oh, do you ever do that? Do you ever just completely lose the thread of what something is called? Anyway, this is my desk. Again, it's just an IKEA desk. This is a piece I've been working on and photographing at the moment. I just stick things that I like in the back there, just because they make me smile. This is my snake that I use for filming. Obviously my lamps. Oh, wait. Let me see if I can do it. Pretty Christmas. No? Well, I like it. Up here, what do I have? I have the markers that I have left, which isn't very many. It's some Tombow markers, a few distress markers, a few Copics. I don't have very much left at all. I have some paintbrushes and water brushes and spatulas in here. In here I keep just my favourite washi tapes. I'm sorry for the lighting. I think it's going to rain, so the lighting's gone all sorts of awry at the moment. In here I keep my favourite sprays. This one's just plain water, and then obviously my Heidi Shines. Thanks for that, Adele. I can't call it anything else now. I have some notes, notepad paper, and these two dishes I generally use for die cuts when I'm opening an ephemera pack or whatever. Okay, first drawer. Oh, yeah. In here I keep everything that I use every single time. So I've got journaling pens, my tiny attacher, my detail scissors, some tapes, some disgusting washi tape that I use to stick behind or stick cotton down or whatever, my scissors, craft knives, tweezers, more tape. This is, it's so handy. This is a glue rubber, and sort of it takes off sticky things off paper and stuff. It's so handy. Some tapes, die nippers, rulers, more tapes, my embossing buddy, masking tape, more tapes, foam tape and normal. In here I keep my glue gum, some Macropore tape, all sorts of different glues, my favourite tiny stamps, roller stamps. Oh my goodness, I have no concept of what things are called today. I have my fuse and some more scissors and more note paper and rulers in there too. Okay. In here I have my heat gun, my Dymo, my other Dymo in there, my Xyron sticker maker. This is just some wax paper which I like to use for alphas. That's just some instruction manuals. In here I keep the ephemera and tiny word stickers that I tend to use on almost every layout. The ones that I want to hand, you know, the things that are like fillers and that sort of thing. So I've got hearts, I've got some tags, I've got arrows and flag pieces. I've got cards and ephemera for layering, and upper layers and lower layers and journaling layers. And then I have, these are all Tim Holtz tiny word stickers. I have most of the, what's left of the Little U chipboard collection, just because usually I break it down and it goes into my stash, but this I thought I would keep together because it doesn't really go with anything else. Doilies. I have a story about these doilies actually. I ordered them thinking I was going to get 100. I got 1,000. When am I ever going to use 1,000 doilies? Stupid. Anyway, in this one I have my crepe paper tiny word stickers, and I have some more Tim Holtz that I haven't put into the other file. I have Ali Edwards and Studio Calico tiny word stickers, and then just various other branded ones in there, and behind here is just some spare tape runners, refills. Okay, on here, I went to IKEA and I wanted a Raskog, but they don't sell the turquoise one anymore. They don't, and the cream one wouldn't go, and the black one would be too bold, so I didn't buy any, and I'm using this at the moment, which actually, it cost like 1/5 of the price, and it works just fine. And there's not much in it right now because I tend to use it when I'm actually scrapping. In here I have just some spare little bits of enamel dots that need using up. Obviously my tape runner, this gorgeous bag. I think it was, I want to say it was Citrus Twist, but it might have been Cocoa Daisy. Oh, I can't remember, but I love that bag. And then this is just it's a window cleaning cloth, but it's really good for stamps. It doesn't leave any residue. So I have some alcohol wipes, which are good for cleaning, some more wax paper, which I use for letter stickers. I have some watercolours, some watercolour pencils, a palette. Under here I have just some packaging which I use for mixed media. In here is just some, it's actually mostly, oh, zips are hard with one hand. It's, if I can get it open, it's predominantly artwork from the children that I'm going to pop into pocket notebooks. I have pocket pages, it's just drawings they've done and that I wanted to keep. Yeah, that's predominantly what that is. I think there might be a few pictures in there as well, probably. Knowing me, I'm not even going to attempt to zip that back up again. I'm just going to pop it back as it is and I'll do it later. Okay, have we done those drawers? No, we haven't, have we? Okay, on here I have, this is, it's actually a plastic dip tray, I think. I bought it in the supermarket, but it is so handy for separating out your ephemera when you're scrapping, or you've got a kit. It's perfect for that, so I keep it for that. This is a small piece of cutting board that I've backed with Ranger. Oh my gosh, what's it called? I've forgotten that as well. Oh no, I've lost it. What is wrong with me today? I think I'm nervous, and because I'm nervous I'm forgetting everything. But I paint on this anyway. I use this for my mixed media techniques, for my watercolour, that sort of thing, because it wipes clean. And this is just some Alex drawers, and in the top drawer I keep my inks. Now, if you remember from last time, again, isn't this different? I have like none. I have some embossing paste back there and some powders which are actually in the wrong drawer. There's some more inks back here, some distress ink blenders, some chalk ink, and just a few little inks and some acrylic blocks there. And the next one I keep all sorts of little bits and bobs. Let me see. I'll pull some of this so we can see what's at the back here. Okay. In this one is all my flair. I think I bought this just from the hardware store. And I have the same one again, in which I keep all my enamel flowers, resin flowers. In this one I keep sequins and little resin bits and pieces. Oops. And in this one I have all sorts of others, hearts and metallic pieces and all sorts of little goodies. And then in these little pots of tiny hearts and some paper clips and some homemade tiny word stickers and lots of tiny die cut hearts, some other die cut bits and pieces in there, some more flair. Yeah, so I just keep all the little bits and bobs. In here I keep tapes and spare glue, sticky dots and all sorts of glues. Not very interesting in there. Oh, I've been looking for white tack everywhere and there it is. Wouldn't you know? In here I keep embossing powders, and I like to keep them a la Jen. She keeps them in these little pots with a little spoon, and it is absolutely brilliant as an idea, so I do that. I just keep those in there. And this one is for punches and punch boards, and just bits and bobs like that, and some spare puffy stickery things, of which I have entirely too many because, yet again, reading comprehension, and I ordered too many. I thought I was getting one of each, and apparently I was getting a million of each. Okay, so I'll go over to my big units now. Up here I have my big Canon printer and my little selfie printer, and this will give you an idea of how short I am, because I can't reach up. I can show you with the camera, but I can't see up there. In here I keep just my scraps. Throw my scraps around. Yeah, that's just my scraps. That's the only place I keep them now. And if you remember, again, I had a huge drawer for them last time. I don't have that anymore. I'm getting there. I'm not quite in the league of some of the more minimalist scrappers out there. Sue's Fish. I saw yesterday, she blogged about her scrap space. Oh, so amazing. I wish I could get down to that little stuff. I really do. My old Mandy planner and the albums I'm currently using. I just have little name stickers on them for now, but I will do something more decorative with those. I've got Raf, Cole Mari. That one's generally Alex and I. Isn't that one ugly? I really don't like that one. And just some others. I haven't put label stickers on those yet. And these are just the ones that I'm currently using. This one is generally my my half-baked projects, but we'll have a look at those in a sec. We'll go up again. I've got my sewing machine, and I have a poison bottle, which was something a friend gave to me. We won't think about why I was given a poison bottle, but yeah. Up here is just some more spare pens. I've got some calligraphy pens and some glitter pens there that I don't use very often. Jar of buttons, a jar of scribble tiles and a birthday cake. All these little pots. Do you make these around the world? My children make them in school. And yeah, does that happen anywhere else? More artwork from my son, some Tim Holtz deer heads, which I'm waiting to spray. Let's go back to my half-finished projects. My little Buddha there. Pop him up there for a second. This was my 2015 Project Life. Oh, you saw that coming, didn't you? That was definitely bound to happen. Okay, let's try again. Which I got, I think, to maybe April with. Did I get as far as April? No, I got to March. Didn't finish, so that's up there. This is a sort of family album-y thing that I have finished. This is a smash book, of course, but I'm using it for, if I can find any pages I've done in it, for my recipes. I love to cook. I cook all the time. So this is just, I thought if I put my recipes in here, my children might like it one day. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But that's what that is. This is a art journal. In here, the Ugly Drawers of Doom is generally, see if we can get in there. It's just bits and pieces of things that I don't have a home for. And I put things in here. I put things in here when I don't know where to put them, until I get around to sorting them out. So I've got some foils, sequins and beads, and in the top one I have, I can't see in here, so I'm just gonna have to lift the camera and hope that the camera can see. I have some sprays and inks and paper pens. This stuff makes sort of enamel dots. It's pretty cool. And some spare cotton, some paint, It's baker's twine and other metallic cottons. Essentially just stuff that I hardly ever use, but I can't get rid of. I have some stuff for educational stuff for Amari there, alongside some watercolour pads, some tracing paper and some calligraphy books. I have my Big Shot. I have in here some more paper pom-poms and some Halloween stuff. I recently made a Halloween wreath. If you go over to my Instagram, you'll be able to see that. It's really cool. I like it. My Instagram is Zoe Guest Art. I'll try to remember to link it down below. In this one I keep everything from my printer, so I've got some selfie ink and paper, varying degrees of paper, some inks, photo paper, plain paper, vellum, printer paper, lots of photo paper, and yeah, just printer stuff in there, very dull. In here I keep my thickers, which is still, I do still have a lot of thickers, but it's a lot less than I did have, so I'm calling that a win. I have a spare mini album that I haven't done anything with. I have the 2014 Christmas album, which I did for Mind the Scrap. I have another box of what I'm terming specialty papers, which is just foil papers and glitter papers, cork paper, coloured cardstock, masking paper, glittery paper. Yeah, nothing interesting in there either. I can squish that back in. Other is shrink plastic, some actually most of this stuff should be in layers rather than in here. I don't think I've gotten around to sorting this one out yet. It's mostly adhesive and wax paper. Some tickets, some mirror paper. Yeah, it's wax paper. I think I haven't gotten around to assigning most of that stuff somewhere. This one's empty. These baskets are where I keep all my 6x6 pads. I keep them all in these, I think they're either 8x8 or 7x7 plastic record sleeves. And I keep them in there so then I can keep all the scraps with them, which I then use for layering. And you can see some are full, and some like this one I've got next to nothing left and it's mostly just scraps, but I use them all for layering on my layouts. So this is one of the few things that actually survived my purge. I have some sparkly letters. I have some more of the record sleeves, which I just keep in there. These are some cards that my daughter made, which I am going to scrap at some point and pop into her album. And in here I keep, I do not want to drop this. It's actually mostly old Tim Holtz stuff from when I used to do a lot of the old vintage style stuff. Some Dymo tapes, some spare blending pads, my son's Olympic medal. No, Olympic medal. he has like a medal thing from when he held the Olympic torch. The school did it. It's not an Olympic medal, but this isn't that anyway. It's a commemorative Diamond Jubilee thing, and I wasn't sure where to put it, so it just went in there. Olympic medal. Indeed. So I have another one of those photo holders. And this one does indeed contain my photos. I'm just going to pop this on here so I can show you. I keep them stored. Sorry, Olympic medal, what am I keep them stored by person. So I have Amari, Cole, Amari, and Rafferty. This one is some from Alex and I. This one's just random things, like family outings. This one is events like Christmas or birthdays, and then I have some that I just haven't put away yet. I have washi tapes and strips in here, and the stuff I don't use quite as often alongside. And you can tell the washi, the washi survived my purge because nobody wanted it, and I have reams and reams of washi tapes now that I can't do anything with, so I'm just going to keep them forever. I am not very good one-handed. This is empty for the moment. This is empty, I think. It is. This one has one of my son's random Christmas presents. I must have thrown that there to keep it out of his way. Page protectors, and there's bags that I use for 12x12 kits and things. The rest of my epic doily collection. Does anybody want any doilies? Leave me a message down below. I'll send you some. More page protectors down there. And in this one we have twines and ribbons and tassels and bows, and bits for my big shots, paint strips of paint, what are they called? They're the colour charts for paints anyway. I really like them for layers as well. Pom-pom makers, some epoxy stickers. Yeah, did I do these boxes? I don't know. Again, if you saw my last one, you'll know I had reams of stamps. I no longer do. These are just the stamps I have. That as well. And I have of iRibbon kits there that I'm yet to use, and these are the stamps that I did all my labels with. They are Hero Arts stamps. I've had them forever. They're my favourites. I really love those. This one's empty. And oh, we're nearly there. We're nearly done. And then over here is just my what I call my dry desk. I don't do anything messy over here. I have my computer, my camera, notepads and headphones. Nothing interesting in there. Ooh, and if you look really closely, you can see what I'm currently doing. Oh, I'm currently, well, I'm trying. I bought Mercy Tiara's texture class, and I keep trying to take it, and I end up getting distracted and doing a million other things, but I will go through it. So yeah, that's my new scrap room. I'm hoping to have a process video up really soon. Let me know if you've got any questions down below. Let me know if you want any doilies down below, because I have like a million. And yeah, thanks for wondering where I was and for caring enough to ask where I was. I'm sorry that I disappeared for so long, but I'm back, and hopefully, hopefully I'll have some stuff up for you soon. So thanks ever so much for watching. Bye!